Today we're going to make some sugar cake the way the old time folks did it. So we're going to bring back the old time days with this sugar cake recipe. To begin, you'll need few ingredients, each of which is listed above this video. You will also need a grater to shred the coconut, but don't worry, if you do not have a grater, you can blend the coconut. Then we're going to place a pot on medium heat. We're going to place our shredded coconut in there with a pinch of salt, and we're going to roast it until the aroma fills the house. Roasting the coconut gives it a flavor that it would otherwise not have gotten, and the salt helps to accentuate the taste of the coconut. Once the coconut has completed roasting, you're going to set it aside in a container, and you would notice if you're using a silverware that the bottom of the pot is stained, so you will want to use a well seasoned pot. But if you do not have a well seasoned pot, don't worry, there is something called Easy Off. It's a heavy duty oven cleaner and it works perfect to remove heavy grease stains. It literally works in 3 minutes, having your pot looking just like this. So to medium heat, you're going to set back up that pot. You're going to place in your water and your spices. You're going to add in your sugar. You do not have to use white sugar. Brown sugar is actually perfect for this recipe. And you're going to stir until it's fully dissolved. Once it's fully dissolved, you're going to move to the next step, which is adding in the ginger. You're going to place the ginger in, you're going to mix it, and you're going to bring the water up to a boil. You're going to see all these bubbles coming to the top, and that's when you know it's time to put in the coconut. Once it's inside, you're going to add in your rest of spices, which is your cinnamon and your nutmeg, and you're going to mix it really well, making sure that everything is well incorporated. You're going to allow this to further simmer down, and at this point you have the option of removing the leaves from in the sugar cake, but the folks from the old time days left it right in there. And you're going to bring it down until it looks something like this, but it's not quite finished yet. It has begun moving away from the edge of the pot, which is a good sign, and it shows it's near completion. But when it begins to froth and looks like this, you know it's time to turn off the stove. Now you can add as much sugar as you want to this recipe. It helps to bind and bring it together, but you cannot put as little as you wish because it will not hold. Once you have turned off the stove, you're going to add in your essence or your extract. If you're using essence, you can place as much as you wish, but with extract, you have to follow the measurements. Then on a greased pan or on a lathe, you're going to put out your sugar cake. Within a minute, your sugar cake would look like this. It's not fully set, but it's getting there. And this is how we make old-time sugar cake. Hope you enjoy. God bless you. Love.